any all-consuming endeavor is just that. And I've made the changes in my life over the last 4 years that sort of, it does lead to a measure of rebirth and reimagining oneself. And the fact that they got that was extremely fortifying, and it makes the movie.
I think this question be shared for people that haven't seen the movie yet, or or can I speak sort of about a spoiler?
Yeah, you can definitely speak spoilers. We'll do a warning before it goes out.
Great. So, to Caroline's point there, what happens when you have to have a rebirth? A lot of my work deals with the idea that old and new are not mutually exclusive, and that you can't have one without the other, at least in a healthy way. So there's this idea that if Amy rejected change completely after it was thrown on her, she would have died. But then you get Sienna, who rushes into it. I don't fear change, Amy. I adapt. But she adapts way too soon, and it's to her detriment, and she dies in that way too. Whereas Amy, through the course of the movie, finds some kind of acceptance and maybe and does metamorphosize, but she still is finding her old self again in that process. So the Amy 2.0 is really a return to form in some ways. So it's it's not one or the other. You can have both, and you sort of die if you enter a kind of stasis. But if you run away too fast too, then there's also destruction and chaos on that end of things too. I hope that makes sense in some ways. At least that's how I think about it.
No, yeah. It does.
Yeah, it totally does. And that's what I love, just going back to your point, is the kind of unpredictability of the film. These characters seem familiar at first, but they've got so many more layers to them. They're so much more unique. There's no nuclear families. There's no, it's just completely not what you're expecting. And I think it makes it so much funner as a ride, as a film to watch, to have something quite unique happening.
Caroline talks about that a lot, about her being attracted to the families that you choose and this kind of dysfunctional bunch, and how that's so interesting. And I mean, God bless this company of actors, because I think that, everybody was so on the game, and I think it's just such a complimentary relationship between this ensemble and what Caroline's done with this showcase role. And they've enabled each other to be able to do that by having this ensemble that Caroline can play with and do all of these things with. I mean, it was a gift to be able to do that. And it certainly wouldn't have happened in 7 overnights if we didn't have the company that we did.
So fast. Each role fed into the next role. Each role informed every moment of my performance. There's a very unique and particular moment that is deeply emotional for me. Still, I mean, and you know what I'm talking about. You know which one it is. And the actress that I was working with was in the room with me, and yet you don't see her. And yet you do see her. You see her within Amy's responses and within the expressions on Amy's face. It just felt like Alice was speaking through me. She was so completely integral to who Amy was in that moment. She's an extraordinary actress. She's currently starring in the Chicago 7, and I urge you to watch that film. I've just been
told about that today.
What? Say again?
I've just been told that I must watch that today.
You must watch it, and please look out for Alice Kremmelberg, because she's remarkable. She's remarkable.
She's having a great year. She's in episode 8 of Monsterland on Hulu. She's in Charlie's Chicago 7. She's in 10 minutes. Good year for Alice Kremmelberg.
Wow.
Yeah. She's just amazing. Amazing.
It's crazy. Well, this is probably a good time to sort of do a bit of a revealer for you guys, hopefully some good news. As voted by the Dead Northern Committee, you guys have been awarded the International Feature of the Year Award. Which I'm so sorry we couldn't get to you in time, but it will be coming here soon.
I'll give a mailing address. That's exciting.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
Caroline's already planning how she's going to post about it.
I mean, dude, I don't know how to really construct Instagram posts with graphics and shit like that. I leave that to Eric. Eric will do the whole thing. Yep. Eric will take care of the whole thing. But
thrilling.
That is Absolutely. Oh my God, that is extraordinary.
We were
I
just
will tell you the award, if it's still happening, the award from the festival that meant the most to me is that you guys are going to show Chainsaw 2 and 10 Minutes to Midnight on closing night. No one in the U.S. has thought about that.
It's such a gimme, and I'm so glad that you guys are the first to do it because it's like it makes so much sense, and it's like I'm just so. When we saw that, we were driving around. Caroline was here for a month, and we were just driving around from thing to thing. We were just road. It was crazy, and we just saw that, and we were in like the parking lot of an IKEA. You don't have IKEAs there, but for those who know what IKEA is, we were in the parking lot of an IKEA, and like eating lunch, and we're just like, oh shit, that's awesome! This is perfect. Yeah, they're doing it. It was awesome.
And we looked at each other like, why has no one here done that? Why wouldn't someone do that? So that's like winning an award.
That's a double win for us, yeah.
We were so stoked.
Go ahead, Gracie.
On the poster with like, I mean, just seeing our logo with all of these other like great movies and old school movies. I was just
Poltergeist.
Yeah, I was like,
I mean, it's like a celebration of Toby in a way too. I mean,
I was like, we're one of these. We're in the gang. Hell yeah, it looks good.
Oh God, playing with the big boys. That's the dream come true. And at that particular hotel, which is haunted, and you're indoors. And you know what? That means the world to me. That's a true cinematic experience that you're only going to have once or twice, depending on when all this shit clears up. I would so love to be there relishing the moment because I would be there, man.
We were so, like, we were sat there like, oh, how are we going to fill the slot before 10 Minutes to Midnight? And then Gareth went, well, surely we're going to show Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, as if it was just a no-brainer. Like, how are we even having this conversation?
It's just, oh God, you cannot know what that means to me. Number one, it tells me you're smart, which is really great. But number two, it's an honor of epic proportions. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you guys, and congratulations as well.
Yeah, congratulations. It's really well deserved.
I so appreciate you guys and the time and the thoughtfulness and the review. I mean, we're so stoked, and one day we'll come and we'll watch movies in the haunted ballroom with you because this has been quite the year, but it's just great to be, you know.
Hell yeah. We just were determined to do something in the flesh, whether we could only get 6 people in a room or whether it was 100 people. We wanted to just do a cinema in the flesh, you know, because there's so much online happening this year. We have to do a movie somewhere. We're being super cautious, obviously, and going to the nth degree, so people will be wearing masks. But I think, it had to be done in a cinema. I think it's just, there's no comparison, like you were talking about those kind of mom and pop cinemas.
If you guys could shoot video of people going into the theater and they got their mask on, and there's the title cards, and it's just, oh my God,
I will gladly accept photos and video from the night. I'll gladly accept it.
We talked about doing like
Instagram that shit for a freaking year, man.
We talked about doing like a scare cam.
That is my award.
How are you saying, Josh?
We were talking about doing maybe like a scare cam, so having like a view from the screen looking at the audience.
Yes. I want to see people's reaction to the tampon scene.
Scare cam is the greatest thing in the world, and nobody's been doing it this year.
Please do it. We will use that. We will pump that out.
Please do it.
On the Blu-ray.
There you go. There's your answer then, Josh.
There you go. Cool. Oh, cool. Well, we've only got 5 minutes left, so I'll try and wrap this up, guys. But thank you so much for your time. It's been awesome.
Thank you so much. This is. Oh gosh, yeah.
So
where are you guys next? Where's next on the tour?
Caroline's going to Texas next week.
Yeah. The 30th, I'm going to be there the 30th and the 31st, Halloween, our big Halloween party. And I'm shooting a little thing with Wednesday 13 for his Halloween special that we will also show before the movie on Halloween night. So that's going to be a really rock and roll night. And Eric, where are you off to, dude?
I'm here. I mean, I'm hopping on. I'm sort of just in the hub at home base, just trying to even book more. I mean, we've done a lot the past month. trying to get a couple more up in November. We're talking to a place in New York. Hopefully we can get something there. But it's
hopefully something in LA.
Yeah, I mean, we've been in 50 cities plus so far. We did a double bill last night with Synchronic, the new Anthony Mackie, Jamie Dornan horror movie at a drive-in in Indiana, and went well, I hear. And we're just happy that anything is happening with this right now, because we had to really pivot at the start of the year. The fall was going to look really different, but I think we made it special in spite of it all, and had cool things happen that wouldn't have happened. So,
well, Eric and Carson made it special because the first thing they did when they saw that we could book some interior theaters is they started making copies and screeners, and they hopped on the phone and they made this shit happen. So, I mean, 1091, God bless them. Thank you. We love you. But Mainframe and 1091 together, I mean, it's a powerhouse team. So, yeah.
Sounds awesome. I'm so glad that we can do something for Halloween as well, which is, I think everyone was worried about.
I'm so excited. I'm over the moon. I'm just, oh God, I'm going to be floating on a cloud for the rest of the day.
So glad.
I'll wait to announce the award until you tell me, or I get a graphic or something, but I will share it with the internal friends right now.
Cool. Yeah, we'll do an official announcement a bit later on, but I'll send everything over to you in an email tomorrow anyway.
Appreciate it, guys.
Cheers. Cool.
And,
well, I'll just.
And if you have scare cam, whatever you guys can shoot, whatever goes down with closing night, I just want to have it, you know.
I will try and move heaven and earth to do that. I'll try and make it happen.
Thank you.
Cool. All right. Well, I'll just say for everyone who's watching, please come and watch the award-winning 10 Minutes to Midnight on the 1st of November, 2020 at 9:45 p.m. And if you can, watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre before it at 7:30 p.m. at the Dead Northern Horror Film Festival. Thank you so much, guys. And yeah, we'll speak soon.
Thank you so much, you guys. This was lovely.
Cheers.
Thank
See ya.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.